Forget everything you thought you knew about LUNC Classic. This is not just another crypto trying to bounce back. This could be the ultimate multi-billion-dollar comeback story that nobody saw coming. And in this video, we are going to dive into exactly what happened, why people are suddenly paying attention again, and whether LUNC Classic is truly on the path to becoming one of the greatest recoveries in crypto history. But before we get into the details, a quick note. If you like clear, fact-checked crypto updates that help you stay ahead of the market, then consider subscribing to the channel. It is free, it supports the work we do, and it ensures you never miss an important update. Now let's begin with where it all started. Back in 2022, the Terra ecosystem collapsed in one of the most catastrophic events the crypto market had ever seen. The algorithmic stablecoin UST lost its peg, and within days, billions of dollars in value were wiped out. The domino effect of that crash shook the entire market, leading to bankruptcies, panic, and one of the sharpest declines in investor confidence we have ever witnessed. Out of the ashes of that collapse came Terra Classic, or LUNC. It was a painful rebirth. Holders were devastated, wealth was destroyed, and the once promising Terra ecosystem became a cautionary tale. Yet even in the middle of heartbreak, a dedicated community refused to give up. And that leads us to one of the most fascinating parts of the story: the grassroots uprising. Instead of letting the chain die, the community rallied together. Developers, validators, and everyday holders began organizing to rebuild. Proposals were introduced, governance votes were held, and new initiatives started to breathe life back into LUNC. The most famous of these efforts was the introduction of token burns. By destroying tokens and reducing circulating supply, the idea was to bring deflationary pressure and restore confidence. Community figures emerged, and volunteer developers began contributing code and updates. This was not a top-down recovery led by venture capital or big institutions. This was bottom-up, with thousands of small investors driving the effort to keep LUNC alive. Now let's look at the technical side of this comeback attempt. The 1.2% burn tax mechanism was one of the most significant steps implemented. Every time a transaction occurred, a small portion of tokens was burned. Over time, this aimed to slowly reduce supply, increase scarcity, and provide a path for value recovery. Alongside this, developers began working on new use cases and dApp integrations. Terra Classic was no longer just about surviving, it was about creating fresh utility to give the chain relevance again. Roadmap updates showed progress, with software upgrades, governance improvements, and ongoing refinements to keep the blockchain functional and secure. These are not flashy headlines, but they matter, because they demonstrate that Terra Classic is not standing still. It is evolving, and progress is happening behind the scenes. But with all that said, the big question remains: is LUNC Classic really staging the ultimate comeback, or is this just another chapter in crypto's roller coaster history? To answer that, we need to look at both sides. On the positive side, you have a committed community, an active burn mechanism, and developers still building. You have a token with name recognition, and you have momentum every time the narrative of a comeback gains attention. On the other side, there are still major risks. Regulatory pressure has not gone away. Competition in the Layer 1 blockchain space is fierce. And most importantly, trust once broken is very hard to rebuild. Billions were lost in 2022, and many investors will never return. For LUNC Classic to truly rise like a phoenix, it will need more than just burns and community spirit. It will need sustainable utility, broader adoption, and a reason for new capital to flow back in. So where does that leave us? LUNC Classic is a risky bet, but it is also one of the most fascinating comeback stories playing out right now. Few projects have collapsed so hard and still managed to survive at all, let alone rebuild momentum. Whether this becomes a legendary resurgence or just a temporary narrative is something only time will tell. What we can say for sure is that the LUNC Classic community has proven one thing: resilience. Against all odds, they refuse to let the chain die. And that resilience is the foundation on which any potential comeback will stand. LUNC Classic may truly be one of the most unexpected comeback stories in crypto history. But the question remains, Is this the beginning of a legendary rise or just another speculative bet? If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe for more fact-checked crypto updates. And let me know in the comments, do you believe LUNC can make a full recovery?